Looking for your next champion? Head to Wellman Livestock, where top quality show pigs meet unbeatable genetics. Specializing in crossbred pigs and breeding year round, Wellman Livestock of Salem, Iowa is committed to producing show pigs built for winning at every level of competition. Contact Tyler at 319 470 8753 or visit them on Facebook to learn more. Wellman Livestock. We don't just breed pigs, we breed winners. Hello, everyone. I'm Joe, the host of The Joe Show, where we dive into the livestock industry from a kid's point of view. It's Texas Major season. I'll be interviewing some of the recent champions. And first up, Cambrey Wilson. She just took home Reserve Grand Champion Barrow at Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo with her crossbred pig, Howard. You gotta love that name. Fun fact, Howard was actually raised by some friends of ours here in Iowa. We'll talk about how an Iowa-bred pig ended up in Cambrey's hands. Along with that, what it takes to make a winner. So here we go. So, Cambrey, tell the listeners a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so I'm 14 years old. I am a freshman at Midland Christian. I live in Midland, Texas. And my parents are David and Amy Wilson. And my dad is in the oil and gas industry. And I have two sisters. One's a junior and she plays softball. And then I have a younger sister and she's in 7th grade and she also she shows with me. So
And congrats on your recent win in Fort Worth.
thank
You
you.
came home with Reserve Grand Champion Barrow. Tell the
Yes.
listeners about the show and your experience.
Yeah, so Fort Worth's one of my favorites. It's just a really well-run show, and it's just a great experience. It's something that we've looked forward to and have tried to do for so long, so it's just really great.
Yeah, tell me, have you shown at other Texas majors before?
Yes, so we've shown it all of them, and they're all really nice. We enjoy going to them. So, and then there's 4 other ones. There's San Angelo, San Antonio, Houston, and then Austin. So we just came home from San Antonio and San Angelo like a couple weeks ago.
Nice. How'd you do at those majors?
So at San Angelo, my little sister Brinley, she actually won it with her dark cross. And then I had champion Hamp. So it was just a really cool experience to be able to be in the ring with her whenever she won because she works really hard and it was just really cool. Just
Yeah,
really awesome.
congrats.
Thank you.
And your barrow, Howard, came home from KW Livestock here in Iowa.
Yes.
How does a pig make its way from northern Iowa to Texas? How did you find it?
My dad and Reggie, they Reggie Spencer, they go to the Midwest a couple times in the fall to look for pigs, and they've been going to KW Livestock for a while. It's been one of their favorites, and so they went up there this fall, and my dad immediately found him and loved him, and was like, wow, I really want this one. But Reggie, so how they do it is they draw for who gets first pick on each farm. Well, Reggie had first pick that at KW, so he ended up buying him, and then my dad, after a series of negotiations, he ended up buying him from Reggie, so we got him.
You say first pick, what do you mean by that? Yeah.
So they usually travel in a group of 3. My dad, Reggie Spencer, and then Will Collier. They all go up there and look at pigs, and so they get whoever gets first pick at the farms. That way, just whoever gets to buy the first one, the one that they want. So the best one in their minds.
Yeah. Okay. Those of us that have never or will never show at a major like Fort Worth, tell us the process of the show. You arrive, what happens?
Okay, so Fort Worth, you move in on a Monday. So the line starts moving at 8 a.m. So we drove down there. We left our house at 10 o'clock on. We left the house at 10 o'clock on Sunday night. That way we could just stage in Fort Worth and be one of the first ones in the barn because it was supposed to be pretty hot that day. So we got to Fort Worth. I think it was 2 that morning. So then we slept, and then we got in line that morning, and we were the second trailer actually. So we unloaded pretty quick and got him in the barn. That way he could start to settle in. We didn't have to move him in when it was just really hot, or him being on the trailer when it was really hot. And then so on Monday, no one shows. Monday and Tuesday, no one shows. Monday you move in, then Tuesday you kind of just hang out, start getting your pigs ready, and all the things. And then Wednesday is when the show starts, and that's like for us, we had a cross, or I had a cross. So I didn't show until Thursday. So Wednesday was just really fun. Got to like hang out, watch all like my friends on my team show. So it was just super fun. And then Thursday we showed, so that was like awesome. And then uh we weighed in on Tuesday, I think. Like you had to enter weights and stuff.
So can you tell me, like, or how do you compare Fort Worth to other Texas majors?
So Fort Worth's always one of my favorites. It has compared to other shows, I really like it because it's like the first one of the year, so like you're just really excited to get back in the ring and start the season and kind of see how it's going to go. But so compared to other shows, it's I like it a lot because it um sorry, I'm trying to think. It's like I really like the fairgrounds there. Like it's really nice, and then there's like a lot to do, and they have um a lot of good like food and stuff. So I really love it.
Tell us about the sale experience at Fort Worth.
So Fort Worth sale is incredible. It's really amazing. So they do a great job in supporting the livestock industry and the kids that um, get to be a part of the sale. And it's really hard to make it with a pig. So it's just such a great experience, and we really enjoyed it.
Was it the first time you made a sale at a major?
No, I've made the Fort Worth sale multiple times. I think that was my third time, and then I've made the sale at um, I think all the other majors. I think
Wow.
multiple times too. So yes, sir.
So after you went reserve, how did you celebrate?
So honestly, it had been such a long week of late nights and early mornings. We went to dinner and then we just went to the hotel and kind of relaxed and just kind of soaked it in as a family. It was really nice.
So nice. How long have you been showing pigs?
So I've been showing since I was in third grade, so I think this is my seventh year now.
And do you show at your county fair and stuff?
Yes,
Hmm.
our county fair is the first or second week of January every year, and we've gone to it every year.
Hmm. In Iowa, our county fairs are in like June and July.
Oh, okay.
That's way different from Texas. Yeah,
Yeah, that's interesting. It's really hot here in June and July.
yeah, I bet. So, do you have something that gets you pumped up before you show?
Honestly, we kind of just like start focusing in on what the best attributes of the pig are and how to get those presented to the best we can. And so it's kind of just more of like a getting the pig ready and start focusing, trying to figure out where I'm gonna go when I get in the ring, like the little like how I'm gonna walk and stuff.
Or who helped get your barrow ready?
So there's a lot of people that help behind the scenes that we're just extremely grateful for. And we have, so like at the house, we have my parents, my mom and dad. They do a lot and just really appreciate them. And then my little sister, she helps. And then we have Max Fisher. He helps down here, just helps get him ready and dialed in for the shows and stuff. And then Reggie Spencer, he'll come usually every week to help my dad just adjust feed and kind of give his input on just a second opinion, really, like on adjusting feed and stuff. And then we have, whenever it gets closer to time to show, Kyle Johnson will come down and help us fit them and adjust feed a little bit more before the shows. And then once we get to the shows, it's really a team effort. We all help get each other's pigs ready, and we're all feeding and watering together. And it really just takes the whole group.
Nice. So, or when do you get your pigs, or how many pigs do you start out with?
So we start out with about 60. I think we buy about 60 every year and just kind of start narrowing it down from the time they get here to show times, just getting rid of the ones that we um, aren't going to show and stuff.
So, what do you have for Houston?
For Houston, we have a Hamp and a Cross that we're pretty excited about. And then right after that's Austin, we have a York and a Blue that we're just excited about too.
Nice. What else do you do for fun?
You know, I used to play volleyball, but I kind of decided to be more into pigs because it takes up a lot of time. So I mostly just do pigs and spend a lot of my time at the barn. That's what I enjoy most.
So, what do you see you in the future? Or like, how do you see you in the future? Like, where do you want to go to college and what do you want to do?
So for college, I think I want to go to Texas Tech and Lubbock. And I'm not really sure what I want to do yet. We'll just kind of figure it out as I go, I guess.
So, And is there like an age limit on Texas majors? Because at in Iowa, our state fair, you have to be going into your sixth grade year.
So for Texas, you can show from your third grade year to your senior year.
Nice. That wraps it up for me. Do you have anything else you would like to add?
Yeah, we just really
Well,
appreciate the opportunity. Thanks for having me.
of course. Thanks for coming on. Congrats again on Fort Worth and good luck the rest of your season.
Thank you.